Oh, right. A ton of stuff to talk about and very little time to do it. So first we're going to talk about the strategy just a little bit and why you should care about this. This is a very, very unique take, or something very unique happens here in the fast feudal into Resign. We're immediately starting banter. We are picking Lithuanians to get the fastest uptime. The reason that we pick Lithuanians is because we start with an additional 150 food. We're quickly going to build a mill and a lumber camp. We're going to start collecting food from a sheep. We're going to build one additional villager, or I guess in this situation we don't build any additional villager, which is also totally fine. You actually don't want to go up too fast. So I asked him what his elo is. I basically say, hey, what's your elo? He says, oh, 1050. I say, oh, I'm really sorry. This is my second account. Trying to do some crazy strategy. What's your main account? 1800. We are luring in the boar, and the reason that we are luring in the boar is Jeffrey is not having a good time here at all. Jeffrey, are you going to survive? Jeffrey does survive. Because we collect food from boars a little bit faster than from sheep, and also this saves us additional sheep that we can then use to scout the map. We want to inflate our score as much as possible. So I'm trying to tell him, like, look, man, I'm really not trying to smurf you. And at this point, you're probably like, yeah, how much could this strategy really progress? It's such a stupid strategy. It's such a meme strategy. But I actually found some new variations that actually made this strategy a little bit more, well, interesting. So here, I'm actually running the sheep into his TC. He says, oh, you could beat me with pikemen only. And now I've noticed that I've lost that sheep. So I'm trying to play it off like, oh, man, you know, I'm so far ahead. Oh, man. Oh, I don't even need that sheep. Oh, your boar over here? I could lane that, but I'm not even gonna... there's no need. There's no need. And is this manipulative? Yes. Should you do this online on every single game that you play? Am I trying to create a toxic control community? Yes, absolutely. You should all do this all the time, and then I will not resign, and my win percentage will go way up, and I will become the next Viper. No, you should just try this on your friends, or, you know, on your family members or something. Have a little bit of fun, see if they fall for it. But this is not something that you should go for all the time. I am no longer going to be going for this strategy if I can get this to work on ranked. That's right. This is an actual ranking. I'm already up. I have 13 villagers. He doesn't realize how far ahead he is. I only have 3 villagers right now. And Lithuanians is so OP, man. So OP. How are you already up? Are you going to tower rush me? Are you going to archer rush me? What's happening over here? How are you up so quickly? I've not really talked about this in very many of the other videos, but we do star Volcanic Island for this one. And the reason that we star Volcanic Island for this one is because it's so hated. Everybody hates Volcanic Island, which makes it perfect because it makes people more likely to resign. So I tell them, you know, towers and men at arms are incoming, and I advance Feudal. That's OP. That's OP. I'm like, yeah, GG. Is that it? And I start walling in his berries to try and make it seem. I actually, part of the new strategy is to drop a tower. I guess I could just wall in your berries. So I am BMing here a little bit. And look at this. This is the funniest part. He drops a mill because he wants to take this, and I noticed that it only has 18 HP. Oh my goodness. Red is not having his game in this one, and I feel absolutely horrible. I just managed to get his berries there, and I didn't realize it at the time, but something really so now I'm doing the begging thing. I'm like, please resign. There's no reason that you should continue. Something really interesting happens here. Something very strange is about to happen. So first of all, this boar over here, it looks like this villager's just walking away. He doesn't really care. He said, look, I'm walling in your main guild. I'm doing things. I'm really a presence. I only have, this is my whole presence. And I know that villager has died because I see the boar return. But have you noticed what happened to all the other villagers? And I kill this scout, and I'm like, haha, you know, you should resign. You should resign. Please resign. And now I see that villagers are moving in the corner, but I don't know that. I have no idea. I do not know that he is doing that. I'm like, I'm killing your deer. I'm killing your deer. Ha ha ha. It's GG. I'm such a great person. I'm the most awesome person in the whole world. Ha ha. I killed your deer. And do we get GG? If you didn't BM me, I would have resigned already. That's right. If somebody is being a bully to you, if somebody is being a jerk to you, just stand up to them. Stand up to them. Don't give up. Right back at you, you know? Put your villagers in all corners of the map. Don't resign. If somebody is desperately asking you to resign, you should probably do the opposite. Also, I find that in life, we often think that we are behind. Well, guess what? Guess what? If somebody else is telling you that you're behind in life, well, maybe it's that person who's really behind in life. He even goes feudal. I said, would you mind resigning now? I really don't want to have to find every villager in the corner. The best part is, every one of his villagers is in the corner at this point. He is freaked out, and I know this is terrible. He is freaked out to the point where he's actually idled his entire eco. He's just moved everything away. He has absolutely done that. And I said, I checked your profile. This is another thing that you can do. See if people are lying to you. It's not a new account. I know exactly what elo you are. So really, kudos to Red. And I'm like, well, that's not good. This is not gonna work. And then the signals come in. The signals come in. I got you. I got you. All my villagers are all over the place. Come and get it. And I'm like, oh please, please just resign. Please. No. So it's obviously not gonna happen. Come and get you. And now I realize it's all clicked in my mind that he has actually moved into every single corner of the map. And I'm looking at what I have, and I realize I'm not gonna hunt down all these villagers with my villagers. I'm not gonna play a whole game and spend half an hour wasted of my life building up farms and going to chase him down. Afterwards, tried to apologize to him, and he seemed pretty receptive of it, at least. But I want to just give Red a lot of props for not resigning. If somebody's BMing you, if somebody's laming you, if somebody's killing your deer and whatnot, killing your scout and bragging about, you know, how you should just resign, don't give them that satisfaction. Great job, Red. Really appreciate that this feudal into opponent fast resign turned into a opponent into self resign. And honestly, the majority of games I have played, I know that I probably only pick and choose the games that are interesting and entertaining to watch, which is the games in which the strategy actually works. But you guys are way too smart. The majority of the community did not resign, and I lost a whole bunch of elo trying this strategy. And I don't think it's ever going to work on ranked. I don't think we are ever going to see a ranked game in which I manage to pull this off. And remember, never give up. Keep walking. Poop Lord out.